Hey guys, so we made it to Mount Nebo. I have been digging all day on an archaeological site here in Jordan, so I'm looking kind of crazy. But we made it here, and you are now viewing the same view, the same scene that Moses did over 3,000 years ago. This is looking over into the Promised Land. So Mount Nebo sits on the east side of the Jordan, opposite the city of Jericho, and it rises 4,000 feet above the Dead Sea. It's only mentioned twice in the Bible that I know of. One of those times is Deuteronomy 34, when God tells Moses to ascend Mount Nebo, and it reads 34:1-4. Then Moses ascended from the Rift Valley, from the plains of Moab, up to Mount Nebo, to the summit of Pisgah, which is opposite of Jericho. And the Lord showed him the whole land. The Lord said to him, "This is the land I promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, when I said, I will give it to you and your descendants. And you have seen it, but you will not cross over." And we know, if you read the Old Testament, that Moses did not honor the Lord before the people, and so he was punished and was not allowed to go into the Promised Land. But God did bring him up to this mountain so he could look over into the Promised Land that had been promised for generations, and that Moses would be able to see it with his own eyes. So Moses died here at Mount Nebo. The Lord buried him, and even the book of Jude talks about Michael the archangel and Satan disputing over Moses' body. So he was buried here, and the Lord himself buried him here. So you are looking with your own eyes over into the Promised Land, and through the eye of faith you can see that God was faithful with his promises to Moses, and he is for us too.